John is the principal of the John Hadley Associates. He teaches people strategy and skills that enable them to tap into the hidden job market and find the best jobs. John was a fellow of the SOA for 25 years. Guess what? He began his career at Equitable Life, where he progressed to chief actuary. He then opened his own consulting practice, helping companies make their system operate as advertised, which generated over $1 million in revenues. John continues to be an active speaker on career and marketing issues in the community and the corporate sector. He conducts a variety of classes, webcasts, and seminars. And today we are very fortunate to have John to come to speak to us. And let me turn to John now.
Thank you, Joanna. Just one minor correction. I didn't get to be chief actuary here. It was another company, but I did progress to chief actuary eventually. So the point of today's workshop is to get you more effective at networking. And let's talk for a minute. Why is it even important? When I started as an actuary, my father, who we had a close friend of the family, who actually he was the CEO of Equitable at the time, and he was an actuary, very well thought of. And so my father knew a little bit about the actuarial profession, and he said, an actuary with a personality can go anywhere. And it's really true. If you get really good at presenting yourself, at basically marketing yourself, it's very important to your career. And I'll just give you a few examples of how networking can help you. Go back to 1980, and I was about 6 months from getting my fellowship, and I was looking around for my choices for my final rotation as an actuarial student here, and I wasn't very excited about my choices. One of my old bosses heard through his network that I wasn't excited about my choices and I was available, and he came to me. He said, if you'll come work for me, I will move the financial manager into some other role so that you can come in, and we'll agree it's an actuarial position so you can rotate in, but then we'll close it, and it's your job, and it's your permanent job. I said, great, because he was someone I respected, I really wanted to work for again. So it was a job that wasn't open at the time. I wouldn't have known to go and say, hey, Jack, do you have an opening? Go forward a few years, 1984, and the company had put the brakes on our operation. Jack had moved on, and it wasn't the place for me anymore. I spoke to a friend of mine who had been a fellow here and now was a consultant, and he said, I know 2 clients who are looking for someone like you, who I think would be a really good fit for you. Let me introduce you. That led to 2 job offers. And one of them was really my dream job. I ended up there for the next 13 years. Now fast forward to 1996. I've reached the point, I was chief actuary of my company, which I knew really wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. I was ready to change careers. And I wanted a systems role. My company was going through a merger. I said, this is my chance. I'm going to go figure out what I want to do next. And so I put together my message. I went out, talked to a lot of different people. I was at the society meeting in Montreal, and I turned to the guy next to me at the lunch, give him my little pitch about what it is I'm looking to do and why I'd be great at it. He said, oh, would you like a consulting assignment? I get back to New Jersey. I go into their offices in New York, have about an hour meeting, and walk away with a 6-figure consulting practice. So it all came from just networking, from having the right message, being able to market yourself effectively. And I know that they were not looking to hire a consultant. They were not looking to hire a person for that role. It's just that I was presenting something that solved a problem that he faced at the time. So